Let's see how this works. This is my very first time attempting a YouTube video. Here is, in Sketchup, a James Krenov style sofa table. And forgive please the messy little lines and dimensions around on it. They're there so that I can show you what's going on with it. Let's look. It is 16 inches deep by 48 3/4 inches long. Each piece of the split top is 1 inch thick, 7 3/4 wide by the length. In my model here, I gave it a pretty severe bevel. The top members a pretty severe bevel on their outboard edges. I built a table like this last year. Not quite per this design, and this is an improvement over the way that I built things. Let's remove or hide the tops, the top pieces, so that we can see what's going on underneath. The top is fixed in place and held by these two bearing supports that span across between the long aprons. These bearing support members are the principal part of them, less the dovetail on the top, is 1 1/8 wide, 11/16 deep. As you can see, it is dovetailed on each end into the apron piece. It has a 5/8 width by 3/8 high dovetail on its top edge. That dovetail is a sliding dovetail for fitting to the top members. I put a dowel hole in the center. It's not the center here, as you see, but it's the center of the board that it goes into. That would keep the board fixed at its center. The board can float a little with seasonal movement from side to side, but is fixed pretty much laterally by the dowels and horizontally and from cupping by the dovetail slots. So that's how the top is fixed into place. The legs are, let's see, the legs are 36 inches apart long ways and 10 inches apart front to back, separated by these apron pieces. The front piece is the piece that rises with this cope detail here from where it's attached to the leg to give the top this floating aspect. The legs, as you can see, come up to within 1/4 of an inch of the bottom of the top, but they stop there. This is 36 inches long, this front apron, by 2.5 inches deep by 3/4 inches thick. The side aprons, which are dropped, as you can see here, they're dropped from a level of the top aprons. Those are 2 inches high, 3/4 thick. I did this all when I built this, or something close to it, last year with floating tenons. I use Festool Dominoes number 10s. I don't show any fixing here. You can use straight up mortise and tenon, or any other means you want to do this if you want to reproduce this. The legs in the James Krenov style have square uncurved surfaces on their inside faces. This face and this face on each leg are planar, not curved at all, but the outside faces of the legs, which are 1 5/8 square at the top, 1 3/4 square at the bottom, just a little teeny bit beefier at the bottom. And that curve, as you can see from here, top to bottom, has a 5/16 maximum depth at center. That is a very gentle curve to this surface. I bandsaw these parts to the outside of the cut line to make sure that my finishing using spoke shave and scraper comes exactly right where I need it at this 5/16 concavity. These legs are, let's see, the top, I'll bring the top back, edit, unhide, all. The top is 1 inch thick. The overall height of the table is 29, therefore with this this 1/4 inch clearance here, that would be 27 3/4 inch length for these legs. That's enough. It's a pretty handsome piece. Nicely done. If something nice and straight grained is used. My local source has rift sawn, absolutely clear cherry in the thicknesses one would need to make this. That would be an excellent choice. Teak wood would be nice. Walnut would be nice if the walnut were maybe claro walnut, it's not black walnut. But you can make it of whatever you want. I think James Krenov made these pieces like this in more exotic species than that.